Hey everyone, I'm going to show you today how to work with Stencil to create a sized logo for whatever your needs may be. Basically what you're going to do is go ahead and sign into Stencil. At the bottom here of this white box, that's where your picture is going to go. The bottom here it says default, 1200 by 800. When you click on that, it's going to give you so many different options for the different platforms that are available. And that's the really great thing about investing in a tool like Stencil. I use Stencil all of the time and I just find it makes everything easier. So what I recommend doing is find a photo. Stencil's pretty clear that you can use your photos for whatever your needs may be. You can, if you're not really sure, go through their terms and conditions. Photos, they give you all sorts of options. Like, look at this. Look at all these different amazing food options that you could use. I'm going to go ahead and look at my uploads that I've already put up, and I'm going to click on one of my pictures that I've already created. What I want to do here is you can either size this photo to the default size, and I'll show you why I don't like this option. I'm going to size it. It's a little bit blurry. Now, for a logo size, they're usually custom size. So we want to head over to custom. And the site that I'm looking to put this logo on requires 250 by 50. So I'm going to go ahead. I've already typed that in. I'll show you how I did it. I just typed in 250 by 50. That's all it wanted. And there it set it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that. But look how blurry it is. I can move the picture up and down. It's still blurry. I want to preview it. Doesn't look fantastic, does it? So let's click out of there. Now, the other thing I'll point out is that I could, if I double click on this picture, I can add text anywhere on this. Really neat feature. I'm just going to hit backspace to delete that though. I'm going to go back to now the default size. And I am going to put my picture back on. This time I'm going to hit set as background. One thing that you'll notice when you hit set as background is that you might lose some of your photo. It might not all appear here, right? When I make it the sizable, there's a little bit more down here. And when you set it to background, you're going to lose some of that. But for this, that's actually what I really want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to custom again. And it's already saved my 250 by 50. And you'll see that this is going to come up. I'm going to drag this up. When we click it, let's give it a second and see if it clears, because right now it's pretty blurry. And you know what? I still feel like it's too blurry. So I am going to go in real life tutorial here of how you have to test and try and do different things. I'm going to actually click on that. I'm going to delete that just for fun. I'm going to leave this size here. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the picture again, set as background. I had a double overlap there, but just to show you where I made a mistake. It did clear up the first time, but it's because I had a double on. So here I'll show you, if you give it a second, it actually will there, it clarifies for us. That's a lot better. I'm happy with that. I could even go in, I could move this down and choose maybe the top of my photo. Let's preview that. And that's actually okay too. It's not my favorite as it clears up, so I might just, for what I need this for, go ahead and just use the text. Now, if I wanted to add something else in here, really cool tool is, again, I can double click. I can change the size, the height, the color. I could add in some writing here. Super easy peasy, but I'm going to hit backspace because I don't need that. Okay, I'm going to save this and I'm going to download it. And the one thing that I want to point out is that you want to actually save your pictures as JPG. It takes up a lot more room if you're saving them as PNG, and you want to go through your whole site and make sure that you haven't done that as a default to whatever system you were using at the time. It takes up a lot more space. So speed is a big deal when we are talking about websites, And to get people to your site and to your contact and potential clients, you need to have a site that's going to upload quickly. We only have a few seconds to get someone's attention. So for when we save this, because everything matters as far as Google being able to crawl your information and your content online, you want to actually save this with a name that describes your piece, your image that you're trying to save. So I'm going to call it the Coach Creator Logo and save it as that. There you go. So now all I need to do, that's saved, is go back over to the platform in which I wanted to use this video and download it to that space, and there you go. I hope that helps. Bye for now.